Hello, welcome to the Economy of One channel. I am so grateful to be here today with Frank Benura, who is my partner and a source of absolute brilliance when it comes to all things Economy of One. Frank, thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to put us on gallery view. Ah, there we go. So now we're live. And it's so good having you here. Thank you for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for calling me brilliant.
So we are so grateful to have Frank here today because Frank can say things that, escape me. I'm so grateful. Please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Yes, I'm talking to you right now because we need your subscription so that we can come up in the algorithms. But you're going to really want to subscribe to this channel because Frank is going to be talking for the next few weeks about all things relationships and all things corporate culture, both of which are really important topics to get your head around if you're really trying to think through your strategy and moving forward. So today we're going to be talking about what is the difference between a relationship base and networking, and is it just a matter of semantics? What do you think, Frank?
No, it's not. I've heard that before. A relationship implies mutual trust and respect. People you have relationships with, you respond to when they need something, either personally or professionally. And, networking's fine if when you go to a networking event, you handle that process appropriately, which is follow up. And then, really the goal is to convert those networking contacts right to your relationship base. A relationship implies mutual trust and respect, massive difference.
Well, and most people feel like they've got these huge networks and they feel secure because we've got 500 people in our Facebook feed or we've got 3,000 people in our LinkedIn contacts. But I think your point begs the question, how many of those people, if you had a really serious emergency, would you pick up the phone and call and ask for help?
Yeah, exactly. Or would they feel comfortable enough with you to do the same? We believe opportunities personally and professionally come through relationships, not a network. Relationships are a huge part of life, not just professionally, but personally as well.
And many people feel like they're really good at relationships, but because of the pandemic, we are at a place where we are being required to re-engage. And I was telling you a little bit of a story earlier where I'm an extreme extrovert and I went to 4 graduation parties for my son who is graduating from high school. And I just found myself just, begging for relief in terms of just the emotional bandwidth it took to go through those parties and those interactions with people. And I came home and I was sharing with my husband, wow, what has happened to me? I'm a complete extrovert and it took so much energy. I was just exhausted after interfacing with people. And I thought to myself, oh my gosh, for the average person who is laid off or in job transition, who is facing re-engaging with relationships, if you are an introvert, this could be an epic challenge to you. And one reason Economy of One could be so valuable to you is that it might really help you ask, how am I engaging in this relationship? Where am I adding value? And what really is my focal point, like Frank said, to build trust and be responsive to people? I just think that's a really great question. And Frank, you've done a wonderful job of explaining the difference between relationships and networking, because it's really tempting when you're a job seeker to get busy networking, but then you don't really have anything but a stack of business cards at the end of it.
Well, sure, unless you act on them, right?
Right.
Follow up and schedule a time to become further acquainted. And my goal with that is to really understand how I can create value for the other person. You will never bother people if the topic is about them and what they need and want. So for those of you that feel like you're bothering somebody because you reach out or they have other things that they have going on, you don't want to interrupt their day, well, just focus on them. If you focus on them, you won't bother them or bore them ever.
Great advice, Frank. Thank you so much. And thank you for being here today on the Economy of One channel. I'm Elizabeth Allen. We appreciate your subscription.